I didn't even know Charles Barkley could pass like that.
That brilliant pass from Barkley.
Reacting to NBA legends every day Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. EST.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? It's Tyree Knight in Tune Ties Life. I'm about to be reacting to Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, and MJ for the flu game. So the first video is going to be Larry Bird versus Charles Barkley. I think it's mostly Larry Bird highlights. It's Larry Bird shooting exhibition versus Charles Barkley. Should be a good video. Yeah, Larry Bird's hard to guard. Charles Barkley is like 6'4", 6'5". If he's guarding Larry Bird, it's probably going to be a tough matchup because he's going to be shooting over him the whole time. His fundamentals is pure wizardry. It's crazy because the way he gets to the spots, the way he uses his footwork and the change of speeds, and he's very calculated too. He's not the fastest player, so I feel like he uses his size well, he uses his fundamentals well, and he excels, and that's an understatement. So Dominique Wilkins said he's probably the hardest person he ever had to guard. Dominique is about 6'7", 6'8". Bird is still shooting over him. That was his problem. That was Dominique's problem. And then Charles Barkley's like 6'4", 6'5". He plays like he's 6'10", 6'11", but it's like that's not really going to change anything if you have to guard somebody. The height difference is still there. So he still has a good reach over him to shoot over him. So he probably had some problems. Charles Barkley can play the floor game, but when he rises up, it's a wrap. So yeah, I'm about to get into it. Let's get it.
By McHale. Bird on a cut for two. Good look by Dennis Johnson.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bird open for the jump shot. Well, Barkley, as wide as he is, has trouble fighting through or around picks. Dawkins, nice little move. Larry, open again. Picks again. He could have a field day. Tied at 20. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first. Bird popping out again. Larry stays hot. Larry Bird is 5 of 5. Well, Barkley can't go out and get him. Mahorn will not go out and get him. He ought to be able to have a field day out there. Bird still hasn't missed. Well, there's Mahorn.
Yeah, so like I said, he's just shooting over people at this point. He's getting into his pocket. He's raising up. It's almost like like what Kevin Durant was doing for his whole career, or had been doing for his whole career. Just shooting over people, but getting to his pocket, making sure he's set up, square to the basket, and he just releases it. And his release is very quick. So even if you can get up there, and it's probably gonna take you some time to get up there, because it's like he has the ball first, and he's really good at getting around screens or getting open, moving without the ball. So it's like he already beat you to the spot, right? He gets in his pocket, he's raising up, you have no time basically. And even if you're there, even if you get to him, even if you're playing good defense, he still has that reach on you. Your hand is not really gonna matter. He's shooting over you. He doesn't see your hand. He sees the rim. He sees the basket that's going in. So yeah, Larry Bird, he didn't really have to do too much, but when he had to play good defenders, you could see he got creative. When he got to the playoffs time, he got creative. And he can use his handle in a way too, but in this game he's not even dribbling the ball on some Klay Thompson stuff. So it's like their offense is so good, they know how to get Larry Bird to his spots, and Larry Bird beats his defender to the spot, raises up, and it's like it's unfair. It's going in anyways. Like, don't even try at that point. So I mean, you're gonna have to try, but you have to make it harder for him. But he's still gonna score. It is what it is.
Bird again. That was a good switch by Thornton that time. He got there quickly, but Bird hits anyway. Here's Bird. Little fake on Thornton. And then Thornton with the left hand, just not mobile enough to stay with the timing of and the rhythm of Bird's shot. 6:34 to go in the half. Dennis Johnson in for Charles Smith. see if Larry's still high. Oh. Yep. Test it if you're going to double team down there. Bird again. Got it again. Boy, look at that. Barkley never even this. Celtics by 4. Bird pops out. Comes up, shoots. Hits the jumper outside.
It's not even fair. He just gets to the spot and
First half for Bird.
Barkley can't even put a hand up.
He's got 26 at halftime. 10 of 13. Make it 11 of 13 from the floor. So Larry in the book for the three-point play contest. You know what I'm going to say? McHale leaves it for Bird. Wide open again. Well, a little penetration by the big guy, McHale. Coming through in the baseline. That should have been an illegal defense. Larry Bird continues to just light it up. There it was, a swing of the ball, and the defense had caved in around Kevin McHale. Bird hits the three. Well, that's Smith in a crowd. Leaves it for Klein. Out to Bird. Larry kind of in between and buried it.
Shooting clinic, man. Shooting exhibition. And that's an understatement because all he's doing is getting to the pocket. He's setting his feet. He's getting around the screens. He's moving. The defender is overcommitting. He's taking that first step, that quick first step, side step, and shooting. That was a long two, but he still got the bucket. It still counted. Still got 2 points. So his 3-point shot, his release is super quick too. He doesn't even have to shoot threes. It's all middies, all game, all day, and that's within their offense. So he was just perfect within their offense. If he wanted to be like a Klay Thompson, he'd be that. If he wanted to be a Luka or a Jokic, he'll do that. If he'll play that game. If you want him to go full-fledged Larry Bird, I'm going to do everything possible to score on you, he's going to do that. Like some games he doesn't have to do too much. He can go through screens. He can I guess get the ball and just raise up and shoot over you because he's 6'10". Like he's gonna get the job done. Like there's some games where it's like it's not as appealing to watch because he's just catching and shooting. I feel like it's entertaining, but you're not going to see a lot of flashiness when it comes to players that damn right cannot guard him, and there's nothing they can do about it. Like if you have players that are shorter than him and it's a mismatch, he's going to take advantage of that. He's not going to waste any time. He doesn't have to do he doesn't have to do too much. He doesn't have to dribble the ball. He doesn't have to put it on the floor. He's going to get it done. He's going to raise up and shoot over you. So yeah, that's what it is. That's Larry Bird, man. Larry Bird.
Well, he had to really take Larry Bird at one point in the game, hit 10 in a row, and just was immense from start to finish. Well, he was the go-to guy today because he had it going, and nobody could get out there and play him on the picks. Anderson was the only guy that was within hailing distance of Bird coming off those picks, so that he was bound to have a big night.
Yeah, so Larry Bird, honestly, he's one of the greatest shooters of all time, all around. Even if he was shooting mid ranges the whole time, it's like his efficiency in that game. Like I know it's highlights, but you could tell by the way he's shooting. He's getting to the pocket. He's getting rhythm. He's not missing a lot of shots. He had 41 points off of just mid range shots coming off the screen, getting the ball, taking a one step to the side, but it's usually like a quick first step, and he gets by you, pulls up from the mid range. If you overcommit, he's gonna take one quick dribble to the side, and you're gone. You're out of the position. He's gonna shoot it. He gets a 3-point shot. He's right into the pocket, quick release, and if you get to him, it doesn't matter. He's 6'10". So yeah, Larry Bird is a different individual. Honestly, he is. But we're going to react to the next video. Maybe remove this off the screen. And then take this off. So the next video, let me see what it is. But yeah, that was a great video. Larry Bird, he could really shoot the ball, and that's an understatement. He could really shoot that thing. And there's nothing you can do about it because nothing you can do about it because he's so tall. He's taller than most players at his position. He played like the small forward, power forward position, but when he had small forwards guarding him, all he had to do was take you in the post, do his spin around or spin off of you, and get into his finishing, or spin off of you and go right into the shot, or go around the screen and put his shoulder right to his teammate and get close to the picker, catch the ball off the screen. He's still trailing him, rises up, and he shoots all the way back here, so you can't even reach to him. If you try to block it, it's probably going to be a foul. So it's like it's very tough to guard Larry Bird. That guy is, he's next level, man.
Now stay tuned for your daily devotion.
Times have something happen in your life and you let your emotions eclipse the truth of God's word. You feel abandoned, but his word says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. You feel when you're praying, he's not listening, but the word says he hears the cries of his children. You feel you're not going to be able to get through the season financially, but the word says we have never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. You feel he does not love you, but the word says that while you was yet a sinner, Christ demonstrated his love by dying for you. You feel, but the word says. You feel, but the word says. You feel, but the word says. You feel, but the word says.